All right, it's time to go over my top 10 wide receivers for week 5. We're going to start here right here at number 10. We're going Chris Godwin. Now, he is the epitome of consistency. A lot of people going into the season thought this was going to be another Mike Evans seasons, and while it could be, as of right now, Chris Godwin is the most reliable target on the Buccaneers. It looks like Baker Mayfield's really getting comfortable with Chris Godwin, now playing more in the slot role than on the outside role. This week, taking on a Falcons defense ranks 12th against opposing wide receivers. Like I said, seems to be the most reliable target not only Baker Mayfield can count on, but you can count on as a fantasy manager. If you're in a half PPR or a full PPR league, this guy is phenomenal. He can get you plenty of catches behind the line of scrimmage, maybe get you as many yards, but he can also catch some good touchdowns and even stuff down the field. This could be a week that I see in a divisional matchup that he could really be relied on heavily to get the job done. While I still like Mike Evans this week as well, I have to put Chris Godwin ahead of Mike Evans just based on what we have been able to see thus far. Let's move right along here at number 9. We're going over Tank Dell. Now, this is a wide receiver. I know you guys, wait, top 10 wide receiver, Tank Dell. I'm sorry, Stephon Diggs. Why did I say Tank Dell? They've got so many wide receivers over there with the Houston Texans. It's absolutely phenomenal. But I'm just going to say Stephon Diggs, not Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs. And this is the reason why, right? He's going against this Bills defense right now that currently ranks 2nd against opposing wide receivers, but he wants to prove a point to the Bills. Stephon Diggs, look, they let him go. The Bills did not want Stephon Diggs anymore, and even they had something come out, Josh Allen saying, oh, I like having these guys now. No one's worried about stats around here. You know Stephon Diggs took that personal. He's in CJ Stroud's ear right now. Hey, I need you to feed me the ball. Feed me the ball. I want to prove to the Bills that you made a mistake in letting me go. I'm telling you, this could be a boom week for Stephon Diggs. Usually he wouldn't be in my top 10, but I had to put him in here. I just think CJ Stroud's going to feed this dude alive and let him just go bonkers against the Bills defense. I think that's going to happen. I don't care what their rank is or anything like that. Stephon Diggs is going to get his against his old team. It's a set it and forget it. Put him in there. I had to put him in my top 10. Coming here at number 8, I'm going with another possible shocker. Could be Amari Cooper, guys. This is the guy that he should have a great game. Everybody has a good game against this defense. It's just all about Deshaun Watson. Is he able to get him the football? Is he going to have a good game? Or is he going to be cock-a-doodle? Who knows? But Amari Cooper is a very good wide receiver. And I think this week going against a Commanders defense that ranks 32nd, dead freaking last in the NFL, if he doesn't blow up against this defense, it's really not his fault. Like I said, it's all Deshaun Watson. Can he just deliver the football? He used to be a good quarterback. He's over there doing the stroke yoke with the freaking massage therapist. Ever since he comes back, he must have blew a massive load because he's not doing anything anymore. He's not being a good quarterback. He can't deliver good fantasy prospects. Amari Cooper is waiting for this thing to happen. This could be the week against the Commanders defense that's allowing everybody to just go all over these guys. I think Amari Cooper is a set and forget it and a boom play this week, guys. Coming here at number 7, we're going Jaden Reed. And I try to tell you guys before the NFL draft, before NFL started, way earlier, January, February, I said, look, Jaden Reed is the number 1 wide receiver on this offense. I don't care about Christian Watson, Romeo Dubes, none of these guys. It is Jaden Reed's team, and now he is showing it. Especially with Christian Watson now injured, there is nobody else competing with Jaden Reed. He is the clear-cut number 1 wide receiver this week, taking on the Rams defense, ranks 27th against opposing wide receivers, and he's clearly Love's favorite target of all these guys. Now, Dontavian Wicks had a nice game, Tucker Kraft had a nice game, Romeo Dubes plays more snaps than any wide receiver, but at the end of the day, Jaden Reed can do anything. He can take a handoff to the house. He can have a little hitch route, little screen route. He can go a dig route. He can do a slant. He can go down the field and run a 9 route. He can do everything, right? And that's what I love about Jaden Reed. He can have a boom game, and this week I look for him to have a monster game again in week 5. Move right along here. At number 6, I'm going Jamar Chase. This is a guy, again, he didn't have a great game. It was kind of saved by that long touchdown catch that he had. But Jamar Chase can blow up at any given point. And yeah, they do have T. Higgins on the other side, which he can give him some good games here or there, which kind of limits a little bit of what Jamar Chase does. But in this divisional matchup that he's got, going against a Ravens defense currently ranks 24th against opposing wide receivers, he should see a few more deep targets against this Ravens offense than what you saw from him last week. He can give you a killer game-winning week any given week. I think this could be one of those weeks he does it. Easily at number 6 for me, Jamar Chase. Set it, forget it, as always, but just feel really confident if you have him this week. I like Jamar Chase. Coming here now in our top 5 at number 5, we got DK Metcalf, and boy did we see him kind of blow up last week. He did really well. He seemed like he was being targeted a lot by Geno Smith, and he was coming down with the football. He almost had that touchdown catch as well, where he got, he had the little juke move, came and took that little pass, and he got hit. He did a little spin and almost was down at the 1 yard line. He could have capped off even a bigger day than he already did. Again, over another 100 yards receiving. DK Metcalf can get this thing done. This week he's going against a Giants defense that ranks 17th against opposing wide receivers. He is the focal point of this offense. They are targeting this guy. It doesn't matter. They have a plethora of wide receivers with Tyler Lockett, JSN out there, Noah Fant catching some passes. Even Bobo got into the mix this last week, but just fret not. DK Metcalf is the man for this offense. If you have him on your team, you are very comfortable throwing him out there. Should get plenty of points yet again and really be productive week in and week out for you. I love myself some DK Metcalf in week 5. So moving right along here at number 4, we got Malik Nabers. This is a rookie that is really starting to shock the NFL world by storm. Currently right now he is in concussion protocol, so we have to wait and see when it gets closer to game time. Will he be a game time decision and be able to play? I think he should be able to play. I think he's trending in the right direction, but we have to see, is he going into the practices? Is he going through all the protocols? Is he doing everything he needs to do to get ready for game day? We'll have to wait and see. But this week, if he does play, he's going against a Seahawks defense that ranks 8th against opposing wide receivers. And like I said, he does have to clear that concussion protocol, and it doesn't matter if they're 8th against opposing wide receivers. I mean, you saw a team like the Jared Goff go perfect against this defense last week and just shred them with Jamison Williams and long touchdowns. I mean, it can happen. It can really happen. So I like what Malik Nabers does. The volume that he receives alone from Daniel Jones is absolutely impeccable. So if you're in a half PPR, full PPR league, you really love yourself some Malik Nabers. Shocking a lot of people and what his performance is. But me as an LSU fan, I see Malik Nabers young and early and often. I knew he was going to be special. It is what it is, guys. So move right along here at number 3, we're going Justin Jefferson, another wide receiver that probably shocked a lot of people. Knowing that Sam Darnold's the quarterback, it's like, what are you really going to get out of Justin Jefferson? Well, Sam Darnold is going absolutely bonkers right now. And who else is going bonkers? Well, his wide receiver, Justin Jefferson. So we saw that before when Kirk Cousins got hurt last year. And when they end up getting a backup quarterback in there, he still was phenomenal. But either way it goes, this week, they're taking on a Jets defense that ranks 9th against opposing wide receivers, showing no signs of slowing down. It doesn't matter if Sauce Gardner's going to be on him or not. I think he's going to have plenty enough opportunities and volume alone just to make sure he has another good offense. You're not thinking about, people shutting down anybody on this Jets back in secondary. So Sauce Gardner is really not clank locking people up like he should be. So at this point, he's probably going to be traveling a lot long with the Justin Jefferson. But just though how the season's going so far, looks like Justin Jefferson's still going to have a good week. I have a lot of confidence in Justin Jefferson. Moving right along here at number 2, we're going with CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb, the offense goes through this guy. If he is ticking on all cylinders, the team is clicking on all cylinders. I like what he can do. Even going against this week, against the Steelers defense ranks 10th against opposing wide receivers. Like I was saying, the offense completely runs through CeeDee Lamb. There is no question about that. He's going to get his target. The volume he's going to receive alone doesn't matter what defense he goes against. You can almost say he's matchup proof at this point. Doesn't matter who's across the line from him. He's going to get those targets, and he's going to come down with a lot of those targets and have a successful game. And he can break one loose at any given time to give you a 70 or 80 yard touchdown bomb. That's what I love myself about CeeDee Lamb. You got to love wide receivers that can do that for you consistently in fantasy football. And that leaves us to number 1. Number 1 this week, you have to go Nico Collins. How can you not put him at number 1? He had a career game last week, 151 yards receiving. In 3 of the 4 games so far this season, he's eclipsed the 100-yard mark. He's doing absolutely bonkers. The only caveat I would say is this could be a Stephon Diggs game. I think that Diggs is whispering in CJ Stroud, and Stroud may feel like he's more obligated to throw it to Stephon Diggs than Nico Collins. But even though I can't just go off of intuition like that, Nico Collins is going freaking crazy. You got to put him at number 1 right now. If you got him, he's a set and forget it. This week, going against that Bills defense, ranked 2nd against opposing wide receivers. He has been on fire thus far this season. Absolute fire. No one's able to stop this guy. Nobody. And I don't think the Bills secondary is going to be able to do that either. Nico Collins is going to go out there and show everybody what he's made of. I love myself some Nico Collins. I think he's going to be a boom play each and every week throughout the entire NFL season. Guys, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That is my top 10 wide receivers for week 5. Guys, we're trying to help you set the best lineup possible. That way you can go out there and win a championship. That is what we're here for. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think about my top 10? Are you curious about some of the guys I put in there? Who do you think should be in there that isn't in there? Let me know in the comments below. We'll go back and forth. Like I said, make sure you guys are smashing that like button for me as well. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time.